So, I've been taking pot shots at all the people that believe in the nonsense of the COVID-19 psyop, okay? So, I'm, putting this one up, which is a meme that I came across this week in my internet travels. It says, it's two Amish guys talking. It says, I wonder why COVID has not affected us. And the other Amish guy is replying, because we don't have TV. And I asked the question, if nobody paid attention to the lying whore media, the lying whore mainstream media of the major networks and the major, mainstream websites, how many people would even be aware that anything different has occurred in society? It would be business as usual. There would be no higher alarm. There would be no higher danger. There would be no higher death rates than happen any other year all around us. The only difference is that the media is telling you to be panicked and afraid. That's the only difference. The mind controllers and their little pets called the mainstream media, you little whore pets, okay? Just absolutely lying for a paycheck because you had garbage for parents, and as a result, you're pieces of trash garbage, you lying whores. That's all it is. That's all you ever are. That's all you are. It's all you ever have been, and probably all you ever will be in your useless, miserable whore lives, okay? And you're just lying to people for a paycheck, and dumb people believe you. And that's all this whole thing really is, folks. You want to really come down to it? Get as offended as you like. It doesn't mean I don't care about other human beings. I care about actually the truth and human freedom and what's going on regarding human suffering, probably more than just about anybody on this planet, okay? So don't pin that bullshit guilt on me. It won't work on this one because I know what my true emotions are and you don't, okay? So don't ascribe your nonsense to me and your, virtue signaling to me, because I know what real virtue is. I know what real rights are. I know what real morality is, and most people don't. Okay? So, I'm going to continue pointing out the hypocrisy and the virtue signaling and the nonsense because people believe the bullshit mainstream media. All right? And it's 2020, and it's far too late in the game for people to still be accepting the word, the completely tainted word of the same people that told us there were weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Okay? The same people that told us that Iraqis were taking babies out of incubators to kill them. The same people that told us that smoking cigarettes was perfectly healthy. The same people that told us that spraying DDT on children's heads was perfectly fine as a disinfectant method. And on and on and on, the lying and lying. The same people that told us that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. You still believe these whore liars. They're whore paid liars. And people still believe them wholesale. And just do an experiment. Go into a population center, okay? Don't go out into rural America. Go out into a deep population center, a city. Okay, where the bulk of the population is at, where like 85 to 90% of the human population in America is at. Go into a populated region and start asking people if they actually believe what the mainstream media says and if they are trying to tell them the truth. Do this as a social experiment if you don't believe it from me, if you don't accept that it's the truth. I've done this. I don't need to believe anything because I've done an experiment, social experiments with people, with my friends. We have gone out into populated centers and asked them if they believe the mainstream media. And the results that we've gotten are so horrifying that almost every single human being has said, yes, we believe that the mainstream media is trying to do their best effort possible to bring the truth to the American public. They believe that. These little naive children in consciousness. Doesn't matter how old they are. Doesn't matter whether they're 15 years old or 90 years old. It goes up in every age range. They believe the media is telling them the truth. That's how naive the American public is. And, people can make the case, oh, it's getting a little bit better. Yeah, but not that much, folks. And certainly not that fast. Okay, so, this is where we're at.